We're joined by Emory University that just completed playing the 8th game of the 2016 NCAA Division III softball championship. We are joined by left fielder Taylor Forte and head coach Penny Siqueiros. Coach, talk about today's game, please.
Yes, I probably could go a lot longer than I really want to. JJ, I think the biggest issue is we came in today thinking about what happened last year. And we really didn't give ourselves a mental opportunity to kind of separate, the results from last year to what could have possibly happened this year. And, obviously UT Tyler's an excellent coach team and a great hitting team. And I think that, once, Brittany got tapped, I think that, when we removed her from the game, that just obviously changed the face of our defense mentally. And it's something that we haven't been accustomed to, and I don't think we mentally prepared for that situation the way that we should have. And clearly, we just kind of, we fell apart, basically. And I think if we weren't, obviously competing against ourselves and them, then we probably would have had a much better opportunity to show what we really could do. When it's 2-on-1, it's a lot tougher than when it's 1-on-1. But mentally speaking, I don't think we were prepared the way we needed to. Bringing last year to this year and then making an adjustment on the mound, we just started to deconstruct. So
let's talk about moving on to the tournament now. How do you, as a coach, help the team get over that? Helping out for you?
Well, we did tell them to flush it, obviously before we walked out that gate, and to do what not do what we're doing right now, which is talk about it, to just let it go. Obviously there was a lot of conversation moving up to that point, where we said, let it go, yet we don't need to have tentacles, mentally, meaning, having everything spread out from that experience. We need to just stop it and, let it go. And, and that's the best thing that we need to do. We don't need to talk to our parents. Don't need to talk to our friends, our roommates. We just don't need to have mental, length to what happened. So that's basically what we talked about. And hopefully we can be disciplined enough not to, step down those rabbit holes.
Taylor, Coach mentioned that maybe the change from Brittany changed things around a little bit for you out there. But as an upperclassman, how do you help the team move forward here? Now, you and your fellow upperclassmen, how do you help the team move forward here so you can get ready for your next game and not have that lag effect?
Right. Of course, I think, first of all, it's important to just forget this game. This was definitely not our best, nowhere close to it, and we want to prove that we're a much better team than we showed out there today. Like Coach said, these games are all about momentum. Teams, all 8 teams that are here at the National Championship are all very strong teams. They all can pull out a win at any time, and we want to get the momentum on our side. So if our pitchers don't have it, we want to play great defense behind them. If our bats are struggling, we want to have our pitchers pick them up, have our defense pick them up. We just really want to have everything working for us and have that momentum on our side so that we can, come out on top, and we can definitely still do that from here. We just got to keep going forward and just be stronger.
Well, I think we had 2 moments that you were definitely personally involved in to kind of help create that momentum for you tonight. You made a nice play out there in left field on a ball that you went to the ground to get. And then you had the hit to drive in the run where it looked like, maybe you guys were going to right the ship and step up. So let's talk about moments like that, about when you're able to get that momentum back, and specifically talk about those tonight, about the way that those help buoy the club tonight before things happen later in the contest.
Right. Definitely in moments like that, you need to stay in the moment. That's something that Coach has really harped upon every year that I've been here at Emory. In the moment, you just think about the same thing that you do in every at-bat. You think about finding your pitch at the plate. You wait for that pitch against pitchers, as good as Kelsey is. She's going to throw you 1 or 2 pitches during an at-bat that are going to be yours, and you got to attack them as hard as you can. And in the field, you just got to go hard on every play. You might not get another chance, and especially as an outfielder, you don't get a lot of chances. And when you do, you get a chance to dive, you get a chance to make a great play and pick up your pitchers. That's what you like to do, and it's fun. It's really fun. It picks everyone up, and that's why we play.
Well, Coach, let's continue that Flushing swirl. We'll go to the next game now. And you've got Rowan coming up here.
Right.
All things are equal except home and away in this one coming up here. You both won, you both lost in this tournament, right?
Right.
Talk a little
Correct.
about that matchup tomorrow.
You know, we caught Rowan on the front on the earlier portion of the year. You know, so they're going to be a different team. You know, I think at this time of the year than they were obviously on the front end. So we expect some great competition. We expect them to want the same thing that we want, which is to not go home. You know, we want to extend our stay here as long as possible, and that means obviously bouncing back off of this moment and just mentally speaking, really kind of centering what we know got us here and what we know keeps us together and what we know can move us forward. And if, you know, we're able to remember all those great things that kind of kept the cogs of the wheel functioning at a healthy level, and we stay emotionally healthy mentally, then I think that we're going to be able to right this ship, you know, in the correct, you know, path and direction, and you know, basically play Emory softball the way that we know that we can and we should. There's no other option. It's what we need to do.
Well, Coach and Taylor, thank you very much, and good luck in your next game.
All right, thank you,
Thank
JJ.
you.
Thank you.